Now, before I open, I got to confirm with Farp. Is my mic unmuted this time? All right, good stuff. Tekken World Tour 2019, Rocks and Roll Korea. Y'all know what time it is. If you're watching the stream, you know what time it is. South Korea, Tekken 7. We got the second Masters event of the calendar year for Tekken World Tour. First for Asia. Majin Obama here with Mark, man. Talk to me.
You know what? We are blessed, I should say, with some amazing Tekken. We were just talking about it. Obviously this is a stacked event with a lot of Korean players. There's about maybe 10 to 15 Japanese players that are here as well. Not that many players from around the rest of the world.
Yeah, we got a few.
We got a few.
Like what? Albo obviously came on very strong late last year, but also legacy player from South America.
He was also in at Mix-Up as well, so he's been to both Master events so far.
And then also you have the Indian players, Tehan, and Love Neat. Also competing this weekend. I saw them walking around a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
But so far, we're about an hour in. We've seen some pools matches, and it's about what you would expect, man. Like, this kind of tournament, Legacy Arcade title tournament in Korea like this, in Japan, it's the same story every time. I don't know how you feel about this, though, Mark, my thing is now the way it kind of feels, especially post-EVO Japan, the Arslan Ash influence. I mean, even leading up to that. But post-EVO Japan, and of course post last weekend after those exhibition sets, to me it feels less about Korea saying, let's defend the house. It feels like it's more about other countries coming in from outside, non-JP, non-Korea, coming in from the outside,
telling you,
trying to capture the flag.
It's a whole new world.
Yeah.
It is a whole new Tekken world.
For real.
And it may not necessarily have to do just with the TWT, but just competitive Tekken around the world. It's changing.
It's beyond Tekken World Tour, for sure. You've seen people from all regions, like I said from earlier, man. From Peru to Pakistan, from India to Italy. It really doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. It is truly a blessed global game, and we're starting to see some of the most exciting Tekken we've seen in a long time. And, this is a game. This game's been out for a while now,
It's in the 5th year.
Yeah.
This is a 5-year-old game.
Yeah.
And I mean,
bless the Namcops, though, for blessing us with new content.
Absolutely.
And, we recently just got some new content last year, and even earlier this year after EVO Japan. And I'm sure there's more on the way. I'm sure there's more on the way.
To be honest with you don't need that much more, man. You can let it marinate as long as you need to. But for sure, this game, I feel like when you look across the spectrum of fighting games in general, I mean, even outside fighting games, man, there aren't too many titles that in their fifth going on 6th year, that are showing growth the way this game is showing right now.
Tekken, I'll tell you, especially Tekken, has never seen that.
Fighting games especially, and that's the beauty of it too, right, man? You have people who come from all different kinds of game backgrounds. Right now, this is infectious. I know for a lot of the old heads, right? A lot of the guys who were there in the, like maybe early Tekken Tag 2, late Tekken 6, Tekken 5 VR days. Maybe there's kind of like a little bit a chip on their shoulder. Right? Everybody's hopping in on the hot game right now.
Yeah.
But to me, that just shows the strength of A, the community, B, the game. Right? Yeah. It's infectious, dude. Everybody wants to be a part of it. This is the hottest fighting game on planet Earth right now.
It's crazy,
I know you saw those combo breaker numbers.
Oh,
that
yeah.
is
impressive.
It's not impressive. That does not happen, dude. That does not happen for 5-6-year-old games. When you have a boom going in from year 4 to year 5 like that, tacking on 200 players, that just speaks to the truth, dude. Everybody wants to play this game right now. That's just what it is.
Not just that, viewership numbers have been up as well. It's a good time. It's a good time. You either want to play Tekken, you want to watch some Tekken. There's always something going on. And thanks to events like, like the dojo events and the inclusion of dojo events, there's always something to watch. There's always something on the line.
It feels like every weekend there's something going on. And to bring it back to this Rocks and Roll event here in Korea this weekend, right? 2017 post King of Iron Fist World Tour post King of Iron Fist 2016 when the Tekken World Tour kind of adopts that model and then develops it and grows it even beyond that with console release. The first Korea Masters event, right? Naroma comes from Japan, stuns everybody in Korea, takes the win here.
And that never happened.
Yeah, that's insane.
In the past, it never happened.
Insane. And then they actually kind of trade wins, right?
Yep.
For the Tokyo Tekken Masters event that year, also Korean player won that event. Last year, Knee sits out, does commentary duty. Doesn't matter. Korea's able to defend the house. But like we said earlier, man, it feels like now it's about regions that are coming in from outside Japan, outside Korea, outside North America even, going around and trying to capture the flag.
It's crazy too. You think about it, like, these Korean players, these Japanese players, they have to watch other players other than just Korea and Japan.
And that's wild. That's crazy.
It is crazy. And, some of these players are undocumented. You can't find anything on them. Anyways, let's go into this matchup. Let's see this. What we got?
That's just part of the fun, though, too, man. Right now, Sony Josie going up against Not-your-ringa Lisa. right off the bat. Gets a good wall carry here. Drops a combo, doesn't matter. Power crush, be able to get her down, activate chainsaws.
Oh, Not-your-ringa doing a great job just keeping the position here. Oh, the Ongbak! The big elbow to the noggin.
That's right, gets the spin mid. Second hit connects.
Goes for mid option. Oh, wow, right through it.
Drive, and then closes out with the low at the end.
And so Sony looking really good right now. Able to keep Elisa at bay, but I feel like Not-your-ringa was doing such a great job of controlling the pace of the match early on. Let's see if she's able to do anything else here, but no, drops the combo. Okay, oh, another good block, but not the right punish.
Step in low, respecting it a little bit too much. Hop kick there, though. Not-your-ringa going to be able to get a good launch here. Drops the combo after.
There may be some nerves coming into play, but a big back 3+4. Here we go. There's a follow-up here.
Enrage 2, center stage. Faints.
I feel the drive is going to come.
Enrage that? Yeah, okay, there you go. You called it.
2
right
for
back
2.
at you.
Oh my God, what's going on? No way. Obama, you see these?
Let's go.
That was nutso. You see that nutso?
Oh my God.
Oh man.
It's so good. It's so good. Down. There we go. Big launch from Not-your-ringa here. Going to be able to take Sony to the wall. Trying to maintain this positional advantage.
Nice.
Power crush through the string.
That recovered a bit too fast for it. Here we go. The follow-up. And Sony again continuing. Looking might be able to get 3 straight rounds here. Uh-oh. Here we go. Into the rage. And
yeah,
so
on the head. Closes out with a low. What did you see there from Not-your-ringa? It felt like in a lot of those situations she was blocking the first 2 hits of some of those Josie strings, but then just maybe got a little bit too aggressive with a barre. Didn't want to let the string. I mean, she's just trying to mash in the middle of strings, getting counter hit.
I feel like she always tried to go in and think it was her turn, but it never really was.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what kind of got her with a lot of that stuff there. She wasn't coming out on top in the scramble, and that's really what it comes down to. And Josie, every time he went for that big elbow, he was able to land it. You know, those lows weren't working out, but the big elbow was. And it's interesting because, you know, no one really uses that move.
Specifically what you said, too, right? Those are things that Josie's thrive off of. You don't want to give her those kinds of counter hits. You don't want to give her those, like, free counter hits like that at the end of her strings like that. You're going to give her carry, take her to the wall. Maybe a little bit more respect on the strings, or also maybe a little bit more mobility.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, some small adjustments here could go a long way. So let's see how it plays out here in match number 2. Is there going to be enough time to adjust here?
Back to an endless stage here.
Oh, opens it up with a forward 4. Big counter hit. And the follow-up here. Nice combo there from Sony.
Good jab strings.
And again, lots of blocks here on a lot of the stuff here. But I feel like that's going to open room for that big elbow again.
That's right, she's doing a good job. She got the good guard, but some drop punishes, right?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. And that's a big tell right there. He did the crouch dash into the wall standing 4. And he was just checking her, trying to see if she was going to be able to duck again. But she hasn't been ducking. Oop.
Nice.
That's one way to deal with the low. Yeah, instead of blocking it, just go for that nice crush. All right. Oh, that might be it. Yep, definitely.
Yeah, the interception able to close it out for Sony there.
Round 2.
And he's just continuing right now. He is on 4 straight rounds. Oh, goes for the evade. Not able to do anything out of it. Again, she seems to be blocking everything. Yeah. Again, here we go. That mix-up is just working in his favor now.
She's doing a good job of blocking against these step-in lows, but she's not. There's no return fire, right?
Yeah, I mean, there was that one instance where she did crush and she was able to get the back 3+4. I'd like to see more of that.
She hasn't shown consistency with it.
Yeah. Go with the gut. Oh, no punish? Now just watching the offense. Wow,
yeah, she's scared.
Yeah, she is just holding back. Oh, no, wait, she's raising her hand. Oh, the stick is moving on its own.
That's what happens to hitbox users, man.
Oh, my goodness. Maybe that could have affected how she was playing the entire match.
That would make a little bit more sense. Yeah, that would make a little bit more sense.
Oh, man, how long has this been going on? Her hands are up, but I don't know if you guys can see. No, yeah, her hands are completely up. But Elisa is still backdashing, guys. Elisa is still backdashing. Oh, my goodness.
Just walking it out. Yeah, so we'll see what the call is.
That's unfortunate. But obviously there is an issue with the controller. They're going to probably have to replay that last round. But who knows how long that's been affecting it. It's really hard to say because she did not stop earlier. Wow, that sucks. I was trying to see which stick it was. Seems to be a local brand.
You win.
But yeah, that's just unfortunate.
Yeah, we'll see. Actually, this is, I believe, Pool 4 also. I believe the winner of this is going to move on to face potentially Dream Treat.
All right.
Still early on in pools here. This is what round? This is round 1 matchup, if I'm not mistaken.
Are they going to give him the 2 rounds still?
Oh gosh,
Or are they just going to go play it off?
I'm getting nervous.
Wait, she's still using the same stick. I want to do that. Is she going to do button check? What is this?
What's she going to do, Mark? She need a pitch change.
Wait,
This-
check?
Are they just going to run it back from the start? Oh, no, they're going to get it back to
Yeah,
what?
2 rounds.
Yeah, yeah.
Because she let him know after she was down.
Fight.
I would have thoroughly checked my lever after that. All right, anyways, here we go. They should be starting. Here we go.
Set points for Sony. See what she got. No whip punish early on, but big counter hit launch here.
Yep. Goes for the optimal combo afterwards as well. Oh, the unique getup until he gets punished for it. Oh,
Still just trying to hold guard. Okay. Nice backdash and a hop kick.
what? That back input is messing her up.
Yeah.
Oh no, and
Finds
there's
it low. Yeah, floated out the air.
yeah, not gonna get the full combo though. Here we go. Here's the drive, the follow up here. Oh, and the hop kick,
To deny the
scouted it
pressure, yeah.
out. Oh, unfortunate for Not-your-ring, but Sony is going to be moving on. Hopefully she'll be able to figure out her control issues later on and still be able to compete in the loser side of the bracket.
Yeah, and speaking of which, man, that's in this kind of tournament.
Yeah,
You know,
you were talking to Cherry Berry Mango. He has the right mindset.
Yeah,
he never wants to go to loser.
Unfortunately, most of you guys couldn't hear it, but that was what he was saying. He said, obviously, fresh off that second place finish at the mix-up, still feels a little bit, maybe like, he could have done a little bit better, been able to get the win.
Yep.
But what he said going into this event, with the kind of tournament that this is, avoiding, like you said, avoiding losers bracket at all costs. Cannot fall in the losers.
Yeah, you don't want to be there. That's a bad place to be. Anyways, look at some of the action that we just saw.
This was game 1 where it still felt like a match.
Oh
Obviously,
my
there's
God.
the slow-mo.
Yo, my heart was beating.
All that just a poker on the head.
Yeah, I had the same reaction. Same. There's a follow-up here.
And then here, yeah, it's still. Maybe you could identify points where maybe like the controller issue came into play towards the beginning of the second round, I felt like. But even in the first year, there were a lot of drop punishes, it felt like. She was doing a good job of seeing the lows block.
Yeah.
Just no return fire.
That's the thing, too, is like she was blocking all the lows, but she wasn't capitalizing off of it.
Yeah.
And if you had the right guess, there was a few moments or a few instances where she saw, a big crush and she was able to get a combo and a launch, but she didn't clean the plate. And that's really where it matters. You can block everything in the world, but if you're not doing the offense part, that's not going to work.
And that's just part of the due diligence of the game, right? Like, it's not enough to see the lows. It's not enough to be able to block them. It's not enough to be able to understand those situations.
Yep.
You have to be able to respond appropriately too. That's a big difference. When you mark your trajectory as a player with this game, that's a big difference between the beginning of the curve and maybe towards the upper portion, right? Being able to have those appropriate responses to a lot of those defensive situations.
Yeah, you got to be able to put it all together. You have to have the complete package, especially to succeed in a player in this type of environment where it's, some of the best in the world. All right, looks like we are going into our next matchup. We have Val-Renton versus Akari.
Yeah, this is still a round 1 matchup. Still round 1 pools, keeping it early. Fang versus Kazuya matchup.
Oh, and we're in one of those stages with the round 2 music. I'm all about it.
Man, they definitely hit a little bit differently this time right now, but Akari hitting a little bit different too. Off the electric.
Oh, nice punish there with the shoulder.
Swing it back on him.
Oh, they're swinging at each other, these guys. Not afraid to extend here with the pokes. Oh,
Yeah.
back turn grab. Hit him.
In
Hit him with
range
the
too.
shiner.
Akari stayed down, remained calm. Val-Renton didn't show him anything. Wake up, just takes the low.
All right, Akari Warrior with the first round.
Fishing for a counter hit a round start too. I see you.
Oh, the trade, but able to capitalize. Oh, but he misses the second repetition.
Yeah, they couldn't punish for the launch attempt either. Down 4-2, no counter hit.
Oh, he didn't get the dashing steel pedal. Oh, wow, what a Kenpo
Nice.
step.
Then gets the launch and return in rage.
Got him into the grab. Look at that, tying it up, 1 round apiece.
Nice. Yeah, it felt like both rounds, Val-Renton playing from behind, but Able to at least get that one back. Pistons, I got 2 of them. Launch you.
Ooh, the wave-oo.
Yep, into the sweep.
Yeah. Ooh.
One more time. Duck that shit. Launch it.
And
Close it out.
clean
Akari.
There you
Yeah,
go.
nice.
And you know, that's I think probably the scariest thing about Kazuya is once he starts getting the hell sweeps to land, the wake up is just so scary because you have to guess right on that instant. Okay. Whoa, he went for the split punch. Something we rarely see from Feng players.
Yeah, takes it while standing 4. Backs off.
Oh, didn't let it go. Now he does that time. Follow up here. What kind of okay are we going to see? Sidestep attack.
Akari in rage.
Ooh, nice block and gets the while standing 1-2 punish. Oh, he's going to go straight for it. He wants the devil. Let's go. Oh, the mid-god fist.
No way.
Is that it? That's it. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Akari 1-0 over Val-Renton.
What a treat. I mean, how often do you get to see full devil Kazuya combos?
I was talking to somebody the other day, man. It feels like you do not see it very often. I feel like I rarely see it anyway, but then especially in tournament.
Never. We were talking about how usually how much variety there is at the Korean event. The past 2 years, I feel like we've had almost every single character. Now we have Devil Kazuya in it, too. Bonus game.
Back to character select.
Oh.
Cues up the big body.
Oh. Okay. Looks like we're going to the Dragon's Nest as well. Interesting pick here. I feel like he's probably going to use Jack to kind of control the defensive portion of the game. I feel like maybe, depending on how he's going to use the pokes, it's going to tell a lot about how he's trying to take over the control of the match.
It's a curious pick, too, because it felt like even this Fang, he was able to make some really good runs. He played from behind most of the time, it felt like, but when he had momentum and when he had rage, he was able to make the comebacks pretty well.
I wonder what he's going to do in the scramble situations, like where he had to pull out, reverse Kempo step. What is he going to do with Jack? What is going to be his go-to? Oh, here we go. Hey, you don't need that go-to if you're just going to block the hell sweep.
Yeah, eat the first one, but then, able to get some really good return fire in the second. That's fine.
Oh, here we go. Here's the follow-up. Yes, that's guaranteed. Okay. Double up.
Jackhammer, then test him low.
Akari. Oh, nice.
You called it. Doesn't mean anything if I'm going to see those and block them.
Yeah. All right, he's landed. He's blocked several hell sweeps now.
He's
able to capitalize.
He's 2 for 3. What a duck. Yeah. Twin pistons coming right at you.
Nice. Goes for the optimal carry, the follow-up.
Yeah, not quite to the wall, but still good position here.
Guaranteed follow-up here. Got him with the tracking move as well. Oh, out of range. He didn't whip punish. Oh, that might be it. Stature kick. Tying it up now. Akari with the wave, letting people know. Sometimes you got to move. All right.
Punish on the launch attempt at round start.
Nice, just out of range, too.
Swinging in that 1 and 2 range, both of them. It feels like a different kind of match than it was before, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he went for the big boy combo, but unfortunately, switching positions. Wow, could do it on first player side, too. Okay.
Good break.
Nice block. Oh, power crush. That was smart. But now the life lead just changing a little bit, and here we go. Akari 1 round away.
Round 4. Fight.
Here comes the 4. Oh, my goodness.
Backswing blows working out here.
Yeah, content with this wave dash movement.
And tried to get the frame. Oh, wow.
And he's going to get the follow-up here. Going to push towards the wall. Let's see what kind of mix-ups we're going to get at the wall. This is where it's crucial. Oh, my gosh. Got to be careful.
Just out of time for that punish.
It's working out for Val-Renton. Oh, man. Really? No, you can't punish that one. He caught him again. Here's the hell sweep one more time. Oh, stature kick. Did he press a button?
No. And you called it, man. Where it looked like he was so confident round 1, round 2. He had really good defensive sequences there. Unfortunately, just folded. And then, man, it felt like the hell sweeps really came on strong round 4, round 5.
Yeah. You guys can see the venue right now packed with so many players from all over the world.
Yeah, they're really starting to fill in now. Right? Off to kind of a slow start, but now we're in hour 1, hour 2.
I see some of the Yamasa boys there as well. I forgot to mention, there's an American player that's here. 725 from NorCal is here.
Yeah.
I forgot about him. But also, from the Philippines, we have several players as well.
That's right.
AK, I think the last time on the global level we saw him was at Evo Japan, where he got second place.
Second place, and that top 8 was wild, man. That was
6
probably.
countries in that top 8. That was crazy.
And you know, for AK, this tournament probably has another kind of special significance too, right? This is in Korea. This is one of the first places where he rose to prominence. If you remember way back when,
One
during
of his
Tekken Tag
breakout
2.
events. Yeah.
Yep.
Tekken Tag 2, he ended up getting, was it third or fourth place?
Third place, he beat Nobi and Help Me
Yeah.
in the tournament, if I remember correctly, right? Because that wasn't a typical. That was kind of like an international thing at that time, right?
Yeah.
Only one Philippine representative.
That was crazy. That was years and years back.
Yeah, but that kind of carries the theme of what we were talking about earlier today, right? For them, for players like AK, for players like Tehan, for players like Lovney, it's about capture the flag at this point. Coming out to one of these big master events, especially in a dense tournament like this one, and being able to perform, that's big for them.
Yeah.
Especially with the way the Tekken World Tour is, with the way the rule set and the point matrix has kind of changed this year.
And you got to think about the type of experience these players are getting.
Yeah. That's
Being able to compete at the highest level internationally, and let's say they get in a situation where they're used to playing against Korean players, especially on their home turf, that kind of changes everything. Once they get that experience, once they get a new level of confidence, that could mean a lot. That could mean a lot. So looking at the stage right now, it looks like
yes,
they're in the same pool.
This is round 2 pools. Check this out.
Oh my
Tado-Kahn,
gosh.
you guys know her. I know you love her. I know you do. But going up against Kanis, Tekken World Tour, before Tekken World Tour, King of Iron Fist 2016, Kanis went to Japan, beat Take in pools, qualified for top 8 at that event.
Yeah.
And both of these two players are going to face off round 2 of pools here at Rocks and Roll Korea for Tekken World Tour. Yeah, you saw this on the bracket. And you're like, man, that's an obvious match. Thrown it on stream, just for the monsters.
Well, the monsters are in for a treat because these girls can play.
Yeah, for sure. They've both been grinding a good bit. Tado-Kahn have been especially well traveled in the past year or two. It feels like.
Yeah. Now I wonder if is Khan still using the same characters though?
Last
I saw her, I remember she was playing a little bit of Claudio.
Claudio is the character I remember, but by now
I know she uses Lars as well too.
Yeah, of course,
but I don't think anyone's
by now. Yeah, we're season 2. We're season 2. Is she still? Well, I mean, the Claudio contingency is still out there, still going strong. So I mean, maybe she still runs him. We'll see.
Looks like they're waiting for the signal to go, but I'm ready to see this.
Yeah, in particular, JP community was very, very impressed with her because of that performance, right?
Oh,
Take, of course, I mean, what is there to say? That's one of Japan's most consistent top players.
Yeah.
Easy.
Year in and year out, he's always
out.
been among the top for Japan on the leaderboard.
In particular for consistency, right?
Oh, yeah.
We looked at players like Noroma and also Chikarin now have been posting consistent top player caliber performances. But Take in particular is always JP's always been like, man, that's our ace. That's the most consistent player we have. For him to lose to a player like this, Kanis just went from Korea, just went to Japan and beat him in pools. That's crazy.
All right, looks like
Still
we
running
have
the Claudio.
match. Oh, and Tado-Kahn again, sticking to what we saw recently in one of the events, I believe in China, where she used Anna. So she is sticking to Anna in this tournament as well. Interesting. Okay.
Now, with this kind of matchup, Mark, what are we going to be looking for? Claudio, obviously, one of the shortest move lists in the game, but okay, well, that's one way to start it off.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to start it off.
Big crush,
But
counter hit.
I think what Tado-Kahn is doing here with Anna is she's trying to test what her opponent knows. And that's always going to be the key when you're using someone like Anna or Nina, is to see if they know how to sidestep against the quick offensive pokes like the down forward one. But hey, maybe she's not going to have a chance here.
Kanis looking, man, very strong early on. Clean round. Again, working those threatening lows from Claudio. Trying to backdash as much as possible.
Okay, stuff. Pushing by the wall here. Big counter hit on the elbow.
Gonna peel him off, but still able to maintain this position. Big launch from Kanis. Starburst activated.
Oh, what the? Throw? I don't think that's definitely not what she wanted.
Maybe execution error.
Oh, nice. Didn't fall for it. Oh, the power crush. Nice stuff. Didn't fall for it here. 2 rounds straight for Kanis. I think she's going to go back to Link. This might change things, though. I mean, if you get the wall, goes for that looks like she went for the damage there.
Yeah, she gets the duck and launch on Kanis early on, but puts Kanis to the wall. Okay.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
That's a good response.
Yeah. Use of the back two there. Able to get the wall splat and close it out.
And really completely set up for that just off of that one good duck at the beginning, right?
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing too, you know, a lot of these characters, I mean, I would say a lot of Tekken 5 characters especially, is all about get the launch, get the wall, and then get the mix-up and win, right? And that's definitely something that Anna can do in this matchup, but you're gonna have to be careful. If you can't get that launch, that's really where it struggles. Oh.
And especially against a character like Claudio too. Being able to avoid those situations where he's enraged.
Oh, that could have been it!
Oh, man.
That was definitely a choke. Wow, the hop kick beat out the mix-up option, and the spring kick.
Spring kick right back at you, back at you though. And you were telling her, man, she might be wanting to go back to Ling, but
yeah,
she's holding her own now.
Maybe Candace is gonna want to go to Lars. Who knows?
Slowed the match down a little bit. No whip punish.
Oh man, nice.
Try to grab her ankles. Of course, one of the Season 2 changes for Claudio. Gets access to those moves.
Oh, things are working out for Tado-Kahn right now. Gets a grab, no break here. Pushes towards the wall here. This is bad positioning for Candace.
Yeah, that's a big throw.
Oh, the big low. No. Oh my God. Just do it. Okay. What kind of mix-up are we going to see? Sidestep 4, good block. Is that? Did you press something? Is that going to hit? No,
oh
my God. The
and
bait.
Tado-Kahn
The bait to bait. Jeez. I don't think she knew it was that safe. Any other Rage Art, that would have been, almost any other Rage Art, that would have been the right call. Yowzers. That look of disgust, right? She's like, I can't believe that didn't work.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist tournament.
Although, if you switch it back, right? We're playing the first to 2 set here.
Yeah.
For the most part, she played that quite well, right? She had really, really strong momentum early on. And the thing is now, if she's able to run this game, puts Tado-Kahn in the hot seat. Do you want to play a first to 1 against Ling like that? And after that,
I feel like it's gonna kind of change how Candace is gonna approach the matchup now. I think she needs to start going in, needs to start, you know, putting the pressure on. I mean, that could have gone either way, man. That Rage Art scramble at the end.
There was 2 to 3 rounds like that.
Yeah. What's this? What's going on? Oh, she got rigid. What's going on with the controls?
Tado-Kahn, you also have to imagine maybe a bit of a chip on her shoulder as well, man. She's been in the tournaments that she's made it really far in, that she's done really well in. She's gotten close, but not close enough, right?
Close, but no cigar.
Yeah, so you want to bring up, like, what, Strong Style Japan, right? Her team got 2nd place, crushing the Feed 4. And the thing was, man, she did work in that tournament, too.
Yeah, she did. Actually, she did quite a lot of work, only to get destroyed in the finals.
At the very end.
Yeah.
But being able to come to Korea and compete in this kind of singles event like this and be able to do really well probably would be a big thing for her confidence, I would imagine.
Well, we'll see. Right now, she has to finish her food here.
Yeah, you got to finish the set.
No walls, so this could kind of affect both of the players.
Let me talk to you.
I feel like Anna more, just because she gets a lot of her damage, but we'll see. She does have her unscaled follow-up combo as well, so she can still do damage. Oh, the KS Judgment gets the big kick, counter hit, follow-up.
Flip kick. Candace now backing up. Good float.
I like this. You know, Tado-Kahn is not afraid to just stand there and kind of wait for Candace to kind of destroy herself. Looking for these opportunities. Goes for the 1-2-3. Oh, this time starting to use Magic 4 too. That's a tool that we didn't see in the last matchup. Oh, yeah, jeez.
Wow, and Candace, good duck and launch. In Rage, too. This is going to bring life just about even. It keeps Tado-Kahn just outside Rage, too. That's big.
Yeah, this is a big thing for her. I mean, she can close it out without having to take too much of a risk here. But she's at the disadvantage. She's going to have to do so. Oh, there's that counter hit.
Goes in low, touches the ankles, and closes out.
Round 2.
All right, so Candace on the scoreboard right now, 1-0 on rounds. Oh, and the big sidestep follow-up here.
Drop some stilettos on his back.
Nice. Able to get the extra damage. And, you know, Tado-Kahn playing it safe, using the range game now. Oh, but what a punish there. Duck right under the elbow. It is a high.
One good hop kick from, that's the thing, man. One good hop kick like that, able to bring it back just like that. That's Tekken.
Oh, there's a sidestep, down forward 2. Looking to close it out here. One more hit, and nice. Down forward 4.
Round 3.
All right.
Fight.
Tado-Kahn tying it up on rounds. This time getting the sweep again, out of range for the combo.
Candace trying to take advantage, back up, and then go in on her terms, gets launched.
I mean, you can tell, Candice isn't really confident in moving around Tado-Kahn. Tado-Kahn has been playing so compact, not really giving her an opportunity to do any sidesteps and punishes here. Uh-oh, finally she started moving.
Sidestep 4 able to work out there.
Oh, here comes Candice.
Round 4.
And the follow-up. Launch right at the start. Tado-Kahn going to drop her for 40% just like that. And then backing up. Nice, runs up in her grill, ducks.
Oh, gets a counter hit there. The follow-up here, putting her in rage here. Ugh. Oh, no, why would you do the slower move? You have about 12 frames to pull out something there, but, you gotta
Maybe a
make it count.
crouch jab might have worked there, but a little bit too slow. Need the counter hit for it. Tado-Kahn now threatening to remove Candice from the winner's side of this bracket with the Ana pick.
Oh, now just watching the mix-ups, this is definitely not where she wants to be. Gets the follow-up here. What kind of mix-up are we going to see? Again to the mid option. I like that. She went duck into the 4-4-3. Oh, it's not looking good. Oh, but there's a big hop kick. This could change a lot of things here.
Hold on.
And she has the drive now. Is she going to go for it?
What's the
Oh, my. Oh, Jesus. That's
wow.
it. That might be it.
Tado-Kahn?
And she gets it. Jeez. What a way to clutch it out.
Yeah, good set.
Open wide.
And you rarely see this just because we don't see Ana too much, but man, good stuff. And she is already standing up.
My pleasure.
Feeling good.
Yeah, that's got to be a big confidence boost for her. For sure. Let's see. I believe that's pool 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Kanis Tado-Kahn, and I believe the winner on that side of the bracket is also going to be Kudan's TK Moose as well.
Oh, man. I haven't seen Kudan's yet today, so it'll be nice to see him. We haven't seen him in any TWT event yet this year so far. He's the sleeping giant, just waiting for that opportunity.
Yeah, obviously had a big win over there in
the Invitational,
right? The Invitational out there in the Middle East. But for TWT debut, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Also on the same side of that bracket is Abel. Man, this stuff is brutal. Abel, Ulsan, Sunship, all those players on the same side of the bracket. But that's Tekken in Korea, man. This is what you got to expect.
Yeah.
El Scorcho from the Philippines going up against Tsugumi next.
Wow, there's a lot of players from the Philippines. So there's actually at least four players from the Philippines then.
That's good to see, though, man. I
Yeah.
like to see them coming out here and traveling. Bring some of that energy, right?
Yeah. That's another region, too, that does have a different play style as well. That once they start leveling up their region, it's going to only get crazier and crazier. All right, you guys can
giving us
see.
a look around the venue. You see Fighter over there running outside.
Fighter always got that T2 styling on, got the suspenders and everything.
But what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tekken World Tour 2019. This is Rocks and Roll. This is our Korea Masters event for this year, and it's been delivering so far, right?
Yeah.
Just what you would expect from me. Even the round 1, round 2 pools matches, pretty
And
much what you would expect.
We have yet to see a lot of the familiar players, the killers that you guys are used to seeing. Saint, JDCR, Kudan's, Knee. Knee hasn't entered this tournament in 2 years now.
Yeah.
So it's going to be nice to see him back here. Chanel's here as well. There are a lot of killers here that are going to be, I'm sure, hopefully we'll see them later on today.
I mean, I think you will. If I had to guess, I think the stream's going to run a little bit over time. And I think towards the end of the night, I think you guys are going to be really pleased with some of the matches you get going on.
Oh, yeah.
Top 32, top 16 for this tournament is going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah, I don't mind staying here extra hours because, this commentary stuff's a lot easier when the good matches are on.
Oh, but yeah.
I'm
Oh,
just
man.
gonna say,
we could just chill and have fun with it. That's the best part.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, man. I think that's the struggle, especially for a lot of those elite players that we're maybe expecting to see in a top 8 or that we expect to come out here and maybe it's not strange for them to win. And this is what happens when you play an arcade legacy game out here in Korea, out here in Japan, wherever, right?
Yeah.
Can they avoid the landmine players, those high-level players that we know maybe we don't expect them to win, but in a first-to-2 tournament situation like that, it would not be strange for them to be able to beat one of those players, drop them into that loser's bracket where all of a sudden the win becomes a lot less feasible.
Yeah, and that's something that you mentioned, those landmines. There's a lot of them over here.
Yeah,
there's a lot of
There's
them.
too many.
They're hidden. You can't see them. Okay, here we go. Tsugumi. I mean, dude. So far today, Hwarang has been the popular choice.
Yeah, we've seen at least 4 or 5 already, man.
Yeah.
We've seen some Lays, some Gigas.
Actually, this is crazy. The Filipino character using the
Filipino player.
Whoa, this is have we seen this before? Maybe not, right?
Right? Well, it's a first for everything. Right now,
Yeah.
Scorcho holding his own against Tsugumi from Korea.
Damn, this is a pride match for sure.
Step in, feints with it.
Oh, man.
No, the raw super?
I don't think that's
Doubtful.
going to hit. But, yeah, get ready to fly, but not on you.
Feeling the Yomi a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Fight.
I mean, that's a good time to do it is at the start, right? Get a feel for your opponent.
Yeah, that's fine. It's easy to give it up now. But for El Scorcho, yeah, settle it down now a little bit. See him hanging back a lot more, not trying to go in. Gets the counter hit low. No whip punish, just a little bit too late. Tsugumi enraged too. Dangerous situation, pressing.
Okay, goes for the low that time. That was very interesting. El Scorcho looking for that opportunity. But look, these 1-2 jabs.
He's just taking these jab strings.
Just oppressing El Scorcho right now. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, when the trade, Tsugumi gets it.
Yeah, if he had enough life, he might have been able to come out on top
Yeah,
there,
that's
but
brutal.
just unfortunate.
Getting chopped up, just lows and highs.
I feel like El Scorcho needs to go in. And that's one. Oh, my gosh. Counter hit? Yowzas. This is not looking good. He's going to have to be careful.
Okay, putting the low out there.
Yeah, I feel like Tsugumi just controlling the rhythm of the matchup right now. El Scorcho not having an opportunity to really pull off anything. Oh, man. Here we go. One more hit could do it. Oh, man. That was big. And the follow-up, if he gets the wall, that could be it. Oh, he drops it. No, he drops it again.
When you drop it and pick it back up 2 different times like that.
He was given a blessing there.
Oh, my God. All that just for that 1 round, too. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah. Hopefully he didn't waste his energy there.
Right back at you, gets in his grill, launch. Got the wall for himself now.
Oh, still
Scorcho,
controlling
yeah.
it. Looking really good right now. But Scorcho, this is where he shines. We saw it last time. Might have another opportunity here. Oh, just poking away.
Just swinging.
Oh. Finally gets punished there, and look at that. Tsugumi taking that first match, but El Scorcho probably was able to collect a lot of data in that matchup there.
What's something that he could do to change it up? Obviously, he was eating a lot of those high jab strings, eating a lot of lows as well. It felt like Tsugumi wasn't really eating him up with mids at all. It was really just about jab string. Yeah, just got a little bit aggressive.
It's just that pressure ended up getting to him, and I feel like, Josie has a lot of tools to deal with all kinds of pressure, but I feel like, it was just their rhythm, how both of them played. I don't think El Scorcho was ready for Tsugumi coming in with the jabs, and I think that's really what separated them in that first matchup that we saw. So hopefully we'll see some kind of an adjustment from both of the players, but we'll see. And another thing, with Josie, we didn't really see throws. We didn't see too much lows either.
Yeah.
So there was really no reason
Almost completely absent from the game.
Yeah. He did get a counter hit for once, but he didn't capitalize and get the combo when he needed.
He wasn't ready for it when it happened.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. I think there's a lot of variables that are unknown still. But let's see. Does Tsugumi play the same style? Is he going to run in, kind of pick his shots?
Kind of a smaller stage, too.
Yeah, and it this is kind of stage that hurts, too, just because of the double wall breaks.
I would think for El Scorcho in particular, just because of the way that he's been defending and been moving.
Yeah.
Likely to give Tsugumi just a lot of real estate to work with and a lot of advantage.
Oh, nice. And, he's been doing a great job with that Superman punch. He was able to land it in a clutch moment the last match, this time getting another whip punish.
Nice, keeping the pressure on.
All right, this time going for
Okay.
a bit more unorthodox pokes here, but he's going to have to be careful because there is no mix-up from that. He doesn't want to use it up all right away. Tsugumi gets too aware of that. He might be able to low parry it.
Yeah, he's gonna start scouting it out.
Oh, getting the mid, the follow-up here. Okay, dangerous spot to be, and El Scorcho looking for the advantage. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd like to see El Scorcho go for more side steps as well. Josie has amazing tools that work against Hwarang here, especially sidestep, magic forward, sidestep down forward 2.
Yeah, his play has mostly been pretty lateral so far.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, he hasn't really been moving around in the 3D space. Okay. Nice.
Okay,
Here we
finally
go.
showing it. Show me you're ready for it. Take this wall. It's gonna be able to roll out.
Nice. Gets the follow-up again here. This time getting a grab. Now starting to mix it up. Becoming more of a threat here. Ooh, nice duck, but he fuzzied. Wasn't ready for it.
Not the optimal punish, but yeah, still able to at least maintain pressure afterwards. Opens up for the hit potential for that hit after.
I mean, we just saw all these past few rounds, and El Scorcho is already looking much better than he has in the first match.
I mean, that's Tekken 2, man. You got to warm up sometimes, right?
Yeah.
It takes everybody a little bit longer.
Well, we're obviously learning more about the matchup and this player. Oh, he went for the low after that time. Nice transition again. And it's looking like it's working. Tsugumi doesn't have an answer for the low.
I mean, he went low twice just this round, 3 times. No
Oh
scout
my
at all from
gosh.
Tsugumi. El Scorcho right back in this.
I think he's starting to figure out that he doesn't like to duck. He doesn't want to duck.
Starting to believe a little bit.
Oh.
And here you see what? AK? And who is
What?
this? Is that Daniel Mado?
Yeah, it is. Well, I didn't know Daniel Mata was here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he came. Well,
Jin,
he's,
yeah.
he's at least registered, but I don't think they're in the same pool. I don't think that's him.
It looked like him from behind. I don't want to be that guy that, says everyone looks alike, but he looked like him from behind.
I'll be that guy.
Okay.
I'll be that guy.
Wait, okay, it's not him. It wasn't
not him.
It's not him. All right.
I'm mildly racist. This is all right.
But AK ended up winning that match.
But you know what? I mean, AK in particular, he's swimming in the pool. There's a lot of Jins in his pool, in particular.
I feel like he might be comfortable in that matchup. He ended up beating
Obviously, yeah.
a lot of the good ones recently in tournament. Ugh, that hurts. Oh my gosh, he went for the butterfly edge. Nice power crush here, Tsugumi. Oh, what a big block. And an amazing punish here from El Scorcho. He's going for the big damage too. Oh, look at that. And the carry.
Yo, compared to the first game, El Scorcho is looking much more alive.
Oh, yeah. And this matchup too, with such epic things going on behind it, the Korean player using the Korean character, the Filipino
Then again,
player with the Filipino character.
another step in low to close it out. El Scorcho now up.
You can tell now he's playing with a different level of confidence
Yeah.
too. Oh man, he's blocking and he's starting to punish. Look at that, chopping away with those lows.
Tsugumi has not shown that he's willing to scout those lows.
Uh-oh.
In return, Scorcho says, I see yours. Take it to the wall.
Oh, he hesitated a bit too much there, but he still has this is the important part. He's keeping them there for the pressure.
Yeah.
But Tsugumi slowly sidestepping and now turning the tables. If you can't sidestep and you can't backdash, you're going to have to eat it. And that's what's happening here.
Round 3.
Uh-oh.
Fight.
This time.
And now he finally starts to say, okay, I see you.
Oh,
Scouts the
but
low.
he drops it. Got him with the mids.
Still with good control overall here, in good position.
Oh, yeah. Plus, he has a huge life lead here. Oh, goes for the mid again. Nice. I like how El Scorcho's starting to use the counter jab. Not letting him go in. Now, starting to move.
A lot of back and forth so far this match. El Scorcho, yeah, really. I like how he's starting to wake up the different options as the match progresses.
Oh, man. Nice sequence there from Tsugumi using the rage drive.
Round
And look at that here. Potential final round of the set.
Set point, that's 2 rounds straight for Tsugumi, too. You want to go low? I'll show you low.
And that's a big call out right there. Using the just frame skyrocket, letting him know, hey, you better not be ducking. I might get you.
Don't duck and please don't press anything.
Uh-oh. El Scorcho again using the tracking moves. Catching Tsugumi. Here goes a big counter hit.
Magic 4, that's going to put him on the wall.
Oh,
No.
he drops the combo. That was crucial. He needs this. Oh, he tried to use a counter hit setup.
Yeah, got the flat float with the jabs, though.
Oh, no,
that's
he didn't go forward. Neutral hop kick. That's not what he wanted. Uh-oh. This could be big. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not like this. One more mix-up. One more mix-up.
Spring kick, keeping El Scorcho in this game. Oh, man.
Yowzas. Here we go. Final round. What's going to happen? He's kind of went away from using the lows. This might be the right time to pull it out.
And in return, Tsugumi.
Oh, not now.
Wow. Low parry, puts you right back in the wall. This is why El Scorcho's lost it before.
Wow, what a duck.
Rotates around, takes advantage of the pressure. Able to at least get in there afterwards, but then Tsugumi comes in low to close it out. Good set.
Man, what a set between these two. I mean, it went back and forth.
A lot of back and forth, a lot of change. As you said earlier, right? As the match went on, it felt like El Scorcho in particular, he awakened the different options and the different approaches as the set went on longer.
Oh, this is you from No Respect. The Yamasa boy.
The old man, and yeah, you on his side of the bracket, he's gonna have to deal with what it looks like Flower and iMusician, Yoshi.
Oh, newly sponsored by Rocks.
See Take in the back, Fighter is in the back as well. Give him that encouragement. Right now having to deal with this lead.
It's great. You're able to catch
I like
more
this.
matches than
This
I
is-
thought we'd be able to. This reminds me of the old days.
Yeah, I was about to say, this feels vintage, doesn't it?
And God bless that they aren't using arcade cabs with tubes or CRTs, and it has that weird stuff going on.
I like that though. It's
I do
endearing.
when you can see it.
Now you see him showing back dash, back dash. Back it up.
Wait, I wonder which League player this is. There's so many good League players in Korea.
Yeah, man, it's crazy just going through the brackets and picking out the character selection for a lot of those players like that, right? A lot of Lees, a lot of Hworongs, even a few Gigases, man.
Yeah.
Bro, oh my God. Speaking of which,
Yojin Boy?
Dodo-Ring and Yojin Boy are going to play round 2. Yeah.
Whoa, we're going to have the battle for Gigas of the Earth?
In pools round 2.
Oh my goodness. I feel like that's a call out. Like, Dodo-Ring cannot use any other character other than Gigas.
That's miserable, man. Why did that happen?
You would never see that matchup, even in casuals.
Yeah.
So we got to see it now. Usually the Gigas players team up together at Master Cup, so they have the 5-man Gigas team. You never get to see them fight each other.
Didn't they took out the Korea team 2 years
They
ago,
took
right?
out Kudans, yeah. That was crazy. Another year, I think they took out Knee, right?
Yeah, it's like they obviously team up and enter that tournament. Never with the like, hey, we're not gonna win, but we'll ruin the tournament for somebody else.
There you go.
Yeah, and they pretty much consistently do it too. Big launch here. Trying to put you back on the wall. Gets it.
All right. Looks like we're having our matchup on the main stage coming up. And is that, I think it's Fight Spirit. Yeah, that's Fight Spirit. Who's he up against? So Steve versus Geese. A familiar matchup if you guys have been watching a lot of the high-level matches going on lately. Fight Spirit obviously using Steve here. A lot of people don't know Fight Spirit, but he used to have another name way back in the day, Second Kudans. Recently, he's been streaming a lot of Mishima play as well. He might be making the transition back to using Devil Jin, who knows?
Now, Mark, for people that might have missed some of these exhibitions and some of the matches that have been going on lately, when we watch Geese versus Steve, what are the cues for this matchup? What are we looking for?
It depends on the player. You know, there's so many different ways that Geese can be kind of utilized. And if a Geese player can become that wall and that burst of offense when he needs it, I think it's very, very hard for Steve. And I think we saw that when he was playing against Arslan. It was like, what, 10-3?
Yeah.
And it was brutal. It was brutal. And, you know, a lot of people consider Steve to be one of the better, you know, poking characters in the game. But if he can't do anything or if he can't get in, that's going to be tough.
And the thing with Geese, too, man, is it feels like he can play, like you said, right? He's one of those characters, it really depends on the player's style, because he can play from anywhere, really,
Oh, yeah.
man. His up-close pressure, I feel like it gets written off a lot of time, but he's very good at getting on you and sticking on you. That down 4-1, those jab strings, those lows, they're very, very threatening.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you don't see that many Geese, like, it depends on where you are in the world, but you don't see that many Geese players winning tournaments, right? Oh, man, that's big. That he made it count, for sure. But
In the second round, willing to burn the meter just for it. Yeah, close it out. Going into this third round, of course, no gauge to get, but the thing is, if you can outplay him in this situation, that's ideal.
yeah, and this is, you know, this is nerf Geese. This is a slower meter build version of Geese.
Obviously, that was one of the big Season 2 changes that occurred late last year. Yeah. And this is the big thing, man. Even if Tuhan's able to get back into it, right? Even if he's able to bring it to potential round 4, round 5, you're probably going to have to deal with a loaded up Geese at that point. Very uncomfortable situation. Working the down 3, put that shoulder on him.
Nice. Able to use the shoulder check here. And I feel like, you know, Geese is going to be a problem no matter which character you're using, right? Just the fact that he has that meter, you're going to have to watch out for that big knee. The follow-up here.
I mean, it's been a theme of Tekken 7 for the past, 3 years, right?
Yeah, any character with meter, if they have the potential to kill you, you got to watch out for those key moves. Oh, man, look at that. And White Spirit losing 3 straight rounds there to his opponent, and Geese is looking really strong right now.
And it's something that players that maybe have backgrounds in 2D games as well, they'll be a little bit less awkward about, right? Like, they're used to having to look at your opponent's gauge like that. But for a lot of the core Tekken players, you know, they're not used to that, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're not used to that. And they've been, even when Akuma was the way he was with the initial FR release, It felt like that was a constant element of the game, right?
And I think that was a great mechanism to bring in players from other games to play Tekken, because it's crazy to see, like, for a lot of Tekken players to use like characters like Akuma, Eliza, and Geese. It was I know a lot of people have kind of mentioned it's kind of difficult to get into it when you try to think of it as a 2D gamer.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to see, like, other gamers from other games just come in and just be able to do these things like no problem, right?
Yeah, proof is in the pudding. I mean,
Yeah.
look at the mix-up. Look who won.
Yeah. All right, nice. Gets the full combo damage there. Oh, here we go. Low parry. Oh, man. Don't think that's what he wanted.
And again, look at this range that he's hanging out in, dude. He's not afraid to just go toe-to-toe with Steve, despite the threatening attacks that Steve has, right? The threat of back one, the lows as well. That time able to close it out.
Round 2.
But that says a lot. Him willing to stand where he's standing against a Steve player like that is that tells you a lot about the character and his potential power.
Yeah. You have to be careful, of course. Oh, man, there he goes.
Yeah, you said it, man. He puts that knee on you. He has that bar.
Oh, and he gets the follow-up here, keeping that pressure, extra damage. Oh, man, it's looking really good right now. I mean, what are you going to do at this point, right? You're going to have to hope your counter hits land because, oh, no, that's going to be it.
Stand up. In a close quarter stage like this, too, it's a really big issue. Even though Steve, he's also a powerhouse at the wall, but, I mean, compared to Geese, especially when he has meter backing him up, a lot of characters, they would almost rather go to an infinite stage just to take it away from him.
Yeah. I think that's smart, too. I mean, you got to be able to watch out and put yourself out of those situations. You don't want to be in a situation where you have to deal with this knee that's unseeable, unreactable.
In particular, it's even worse. Okay, step in and gets the high after. And it's even worse when you play those kinds of matches where you feel like you played well most of the round, right? But just because of the explosive potential that he has with that bar, it's very easy to get robbed almost. Low parry, he scouts it out. 2 on now, going to put him on the wall.
Okay, now what kind of mix-up are we going to see? Decides to, just back up a little bit, use the rocket launcher there. Oh, man. And he gets a conversion. Wow, this is insane.
Double knee carry, trying to run through.
Now, Fight Spirit, again, looking for an opportunity here. No punish there. Could have at least got a Sonic Bang or something. Uh-oh.
And that's the big thing. Forcing these Geese players, it's something that a lot of the top players have talked about too, right? If you can at least limit their potential with the meter to where they have to burn it on pressure and then accurately block after that,
Wow.
you can at least try to mitigate some of the what he can do against you like that. But able to bring it back despite that.
And like you said, it's all about mitigating. You don't want to be putting yourself in a situation where
the
worst could happen.
Yeah,
right?
you get dropped for 80% at the wall like that. Like that. And that feels terrible. That feels terrible, dude. When you play so well and then you get dropped for 80, 90% like that, you have to at least be able to force them to put, okay, you got this meter, you got this gauge. You're probably thinking about that as guaranteed damage. For me, I'm going to put that on you. I'm going to say, hey, you still got to fish for that hit.
I'm not going to lie, those are some of the most hype moments in Tekken. We saw that moment at Mix-Up where Super Akuma did that crazy combo.
That was a Twitter combo,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah, he did that. I was like, wow, I can't believe he pulled that off. And that felt good for everyone that was watching, but it didn't feel good for the guy that got hit by it.
Absolutely not. That's the thing. That's always the thing. It feels good watching it. It don't feel good when you're in the seat and you have it happen to you.
Yeah, especially when you have points and money on the line. Eek.
Round 1.
And this is a worst case scenario for him. Of course, obviously with the TWT rule change, right? You get the ability to either change your character or the stage.
Yeah.
So where do you think he's gonna go?
Yeah.
Take me home. Take me home.
Not only that, he has the damage potential on the stage. Oh, but it's being used against him right now. Oh man, I was gonna say, are we gonna see 2-3 walls? Let me know. Making good use of that. Oh, counter hit 1-2. Oh man, counter hit back the other way.
He's got the wall too. Gauge building. At 1 bar now. If he wants to, never mind, not gonna get the opportunity.
And Fight Spirit with that Albatross too, able to kind of thread the needle in that time.
Gauge.
Oh!
Even despite that, still a scary situation. Carry to the wall. Jab, jab. Double rep ender.
Yeah, he goes for the damage that time. Oh, he gets him with the 3rd hit counter hit. Here we go. Has him by the wall. You're going to have to be careful. What are you going to do with it? Oh, no. Just out of range. Ah, he missed the running one.
Fight Spirit gets the float in rage.
He's going to have to do something.
Fishing with the knee. EX Sonic. Crouch jab, able to tag him there, able to save the round.
Fight.
That low punch is so good.
Counter hit. Now, this is my wall.
Oh, he misses the follow-up. Doesn't matter. Look at all this damage.
Able to get the wall standing punish.
Nice reactions there.
Ugh, no way punish.
Doesn't matter. Gets the follow-up with the parry. Oh, and he's done.
Nice.
Here we go. Now it's in his favor. Vice Spirit looking to take it here. Potentially able to end the set with one more round.
That's got to be a confidence boost, man. You let the Geese player pick you. Okay, here we go. Knee in the max mode.
I mean, yeah, he picked his stage.
This is why.
Yep.
This is why.
Oh, man. And he still has one more meter.
Just going to drip you for 50%, just like that. Effortless.
Oh, the trade, but unfortunately he's crumpled.
Gives him an opportunity to be able to roll out. Enraged now, though.
And you know what happens in Tekken a lot? A potential final round. And we are almost there. Here we go. Happens maybe a little bit too often.
It's almost like you guys playing this stuff, man.
Yeah, we pressed the button.
Okay.
All right. He does have, he has all the meters right now.
Vice Spirit eats the wall, eats the knee.
Oh, no,
Max
Vice Spirit
cancel.
might be going down to the loser bracket.
Oh, my God. Wake up mid-kick.
And he's enraged now.
Taibo Mayo sniffs it out.
Oh, it's so hard to deal with it now. Because Geese can oh my God, never mind. Is he going to get the wall here?
Off the counter hit back one. No.
Oh, the mix-up. Oh, the second hit whiffed. It whiffed. Oh, that sucks.
It whiffed, and then he got 1-1-2 to close it out. Man.
Ouch, and just like that.
A bitter smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bitter
White
smile.
Spirit's going to go to loser's bracket, and that's going to be a tough loser's bracket wherever he's in.
What? And then he's... Man, that's the kind of thing that'll piss you off. Somebody flexing in the back after a match like that. Flexing behind you.
Yeah, look
Here
at that.
we go, yeah.
Oh.
This is that game one.
Yeah, clutch right there. And again, using that knee right when he needed to.
The threat of a Geese player with meter to back him up, the threat of that back three.
Yeah.
That knee, man.
And you got to think about it, too. You know, not only is he attempting to get that combo damage and, have his turn, but he also has a mix-up that's in his favor.
Yeah.
It's in his favor. So not a bad sacrifice, I would
It's just,
say.
it's layered. It's even just as a normal, it's very good.
Yeah, and I think that's why a lot of people don't punish the knee or they don't punish the follow-up either. It's because they're expecting to see a cancel.
Yeah.
They're not ready for it. Man, we saw that earlier. That was dope. Do it again. That Devil Kazuya combo. So
And
hopefully,
of course, yeah, this was the Tado-Kahn Canis match.
Oh yeah.
The spring kick to be able to bring it back. Man, we were expecting to see maybe. I mean, it looked like at some point Canis had complete control. I remember game one early on, looking very strong, but
Slowly
Tado-Kahn was just
turning it around.
Yeah, able to bring it back.
With Anna of all characters. And look at closing it out here. Pulled out the bazooka for this one.
You have to wonder maybe some character matchup
Look at
unfamiliarity.
this pop-off. What has she been learning during the offseason? Dude, you're hitting us with all the hits right now.
This was another good set, man. Yo, early on in pools, we're getting some good ones. And yo, check who's stepping up next. I see you.
Ugh.
Looks like Chanel's queuing up.
Are we gonna play this one? Do we have to go on break? Oh, and this one offset.
You fighting for his life out here in pools.
But man, yeah, you guys are watching some good old Tekken. A lot more going to be happening. Anything you're excited about seeing? I know you've been keeping track of the players in the different pools, but we have a lot of good ones coming up.
Yeah, man. Top, like I said, we established early. You know what the score is when you come out to a Tekken tournament in Korea like this, and you have this many entrants. What I want to see is, again, who out of those top players that we're expecting to do really well here, who can get over the landmines, who can not loot. It sounds kind of like disrespectful to say, but how can you get through the tournament without losing to people that you're not supposed to lose to? You know what I mean?
That's the thing too. It's like, I mean, I think that's why, sometimes it being double elimination kind of helps a lot of those players out. But at the same time, it doesn't really, because the loser's bracket is more often than not scarier.
It's treacherous, man. And you saw Cherry Bear, like what Cherry Bear Mango said was, he feels like he loses the low high a lot. All right,
cool.
We get to run it. Cool. So Chanel stepping up to the plate. We're going to get to see a Chanel match. And he's in pool 3, right?
Yeah.
Same side of the bracket is Tehan. So Tehan actually lost to him at that Taiwan. Sorry. You can't say Taiwan. You can't say it. It's, what did we say? You can't say Taiwan, right?
That was only that event in Kaohsiung.
Oh, no, I'm going to say Taiwan. Hell with that. So in Taiwan late last year, Tehan actually fought Chanel and got, I think they played first to 5 set.
That was at Taiwan Fighter Major, right?
No, that was at the IESF. event. That was
Oh,
top
that
4 for
event.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, got you. Yeah, and that one you couldn't say Taiwan.
That one you couldn't.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was. Never mind. Chanel beat him 5-3 at that event, but Tehan overall did quite well, I'd say. Same side of the
you
bracket.
have to say something crazy like the People's Republic of Taiwan or
It was,
something like that?
it's like Chinese Emperor, whatever, man. It doesn't matter. It's but
you
same
say
side-
that now that you're out of the country.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, they definitely had the guard behind us. You know, like the guy in the
You had a baton?
he had baton. He was
Electric-
he was strapped too, man. I wouldn't say anything.
No, sir. I didn't say anything.
It was right before we went live too. Like you can't say Taiwan. Like all right, cool, whatever. But same side of the bracket is gonna be Chanel and Tehan. Then you have Loveby. Loveby, who actually Arslan Ash obviously won EVO Japan.
Yep.
But Loveby was the one that handed him the loss.
Yeah.
Loveby was the one
only
that,
player.
Yeah. The guy who made it. Obviously, that story is incredible, right? You show up after all the airplane troubles, the visa issue, whatever, all that stuff, and then you win it from losers.
Straight to the tournament.
Loveby was the one who put him there.
Loveby, I've watched a lot of his sets that he's had with some top players. He's played against Cherryberry Mango. So
Yeah.
many other players. I mean, albeit it was online, but he put hands on a lot of these top players. So in a tournament setting, 2 out of 3, he can be quite the force, I'm sure.
And then also you have Destiny, who also had top 8 at EVO Japan.
Yeah.
All those players on the same side of the bracket in Pool 3.
All in one pool. That's crazy. Right now, you guys are looking at Zover versus Rox Dragon Chanel.
Oh, by the way, also on the same side of this bracket is Chikarin and Take. And
In this pool,
yes,
with Chanel.
Yes.
Nah.
Chikarin?
Wait.
I'm not
So
done yet. I'm not
Chikarin-
done yet. I'm not done yet. Chikarin, Take,
Take?
Shine.
What?
Yeah,
Shine is the guy that ended up beating, was it Need, like 2 years ago?
I believe so.
Yeah.
And
Jeez,
that's
a
all.
lot of players.
That's all one side of the bracket. That's all one side of the bracket in pools.
So we are in for a treat. Those matches could be coming up.
But before we get to that, yeah, Chanel versus Zover.
I'm not familiar with Zover. I wonder which character he uses.
And we'll see.
Obviously, Chanel has been playing so many characters now, probably favoring more Julia than anything lately, but
Yeah.
we saw at the mix-up he ended up using Elisa for a lot of the matches too.
Elisa, yeah, I mean, Eliza's still on the table
Yep.
as well. But obviously, since Julia's release, he's been concentrating a lot on her.
Sergey Dragunov.
Oh, he's using Eliza.
Queuing up Eliza this time. I'll go up against Drag. Okay.
Let's see how this plays out.
Get ready for the next battle.
In particular, when we talk about Chanel's Eliza, or just Eliza in general, it felt like a character that maybe you don't really see her that much towards the top, right?
it's-
So outside of Sweekins, outside of Chanel's, maybe there's a few other players, Abel, of course, as well. But
I feel like she's one of those characters, like she's a specialist character. Like a lot of people would tend to use her in matchups where they think, you know what, I want to be able to have a turn
Round
sometimes,
one.
right? And I feel like against a pick like Dragunov, it's definitely a good pick.
also
way-
maybe some tough execution stuff as well, right?
Oh, yeah,
A lot of
definitely.
the instant dive kick stuff. It can get to you sometimes.
To be able to optimize, you know, not only the carry and also the damage with Eliza, you have to be able to practice. You have to laugh the nuts out of her. Okay, look at this. Keeping this pressure at the wall, and right now, we've already learned a lot in this opening round.
KO.
Is that either he's saving it or Zover does not know how to fight against Eliza.
Or maybe
As
yeah,
well as we would think, right?
just nervous. Yeah, just holding back, man.
Yeah. I mean, it might be one of those like, oh my god, I'm fighting Chanel.
Yeah, maybe already letting yourself get beat before the match starts.
But I mean,
Get up sweep to
he
the
just-
wall.
He just watched a lot of that pressure early. Oh my god, that was
Going for the
crazy.
tech check.
KO.
Then able to close it out. Yeah, Chanel making quick work of this.
Yeah.
He said bring on round 2. Dude, we're just getting started here. Drag now.
Well, I guess they wanted us to go to break sooner than later. Okay, nice. Bringing out the classic, you know. Down 2, throw, down 2 pressure. Let's go.
Bar fight. All right, Zover, I see you.
All right, one for the moonlight mid action. Oh, what a whip punish. Oh, but kind of sideways. Gonna have to be careful. Oh, nice. Able to convert still.
Still gets jab carry in the wall, too. Burns the meter, and that's going to close it out. Man, she can bleed you dry very quickly.
That's what she does. She likes to bite you. She'll suck you dry.
And then what? Then passes out, right?
Yeah, she'll fall asleep right afterwards. What a life, right? What a life. Man, we could say a lot of things that could get us in a lot of trouble right now.
Dude, I'm already in the doghouse, man. I'm shutting the hell up.
We got yellow cards. I didn't know they could pass those out to commentators. Man, that's rough for Zover. I mean, you got to be thinking like, man, how do I deal with this? That was
I mean, first 2 rounds he got mauled. First 2 rounds he got mauled. He did show what signs of life in the round 3. You saw him change up his offense.
Yeah, I mean, getting a throw is like the most sign of life we've seen, right? He did down 2 to throw, and that was it. I was like, all right, but there's no walls now, so this could help him out. Wait, did he pick it? He did pick it.
Yeah, he did pick it, but obviously, not having walls is kind of a big asset for him. But also for Chanel, the kind of player he is, though.
It don't matter.
Yeah, his mobility, right? This could also kind of hurt him.
I think the most dangerous thing about Chanel is his ability to move. It's the ability to move in and out and create opportunities for himself. But man, what is this? Why did you show this earlier? It's over. It's never over till it's over.
Closes out with mid kick.
Finally getting around here after that 3-round drought here in the first match.
Yeah, maybe showing us why he picked this stage. I can play out in the open.
Yeah, now he's actually taking more liberties here with a lot of the pokes that he's using.
Whip punish from Chanel.
Oh, 4-1. Into the grab, getting it again. Here we go.
Oh, it's over with the step.
Okay, he knows how to fight against her. Because you don't do that on accident. Right,
Chanel scouts the low. That's fine.
Oh, and he drops.
We were just talking about that, right? Even that happens even to the top players. Even to the best. It's over. Okay.
Chanel was just looking at his stick for a moment there. Probably okay. Now, making sure the dive kicks still work.
Nice. You saw him looking for the opportunity to establish some jab pressure there. Scouts out the low parry. Willing to just take his return from it. Put the knife out there. Show him the low.
Man, it's looking really good for Zover right now.
Maybe an execution error from Chanel there. Zover able to take advantage, though.
But he does have meter, so he can get back in there.
That's the first one. Just outside of rage as well. Finally burns on the EX Dark Wave there.
Again dropping. Man, those dive kicks not coming out when he wants it.
Even to the best. Even to the best.
Uh-oh.
That's going to put him in position.
This is not looking good for Chanel right now.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you do that? You know, Chanel gets you 3 straight rounds, and you return the favor.
Yeah, you go to the open stage, and like we talked about, the scary thing about Chanel is, even though that kind of makes sense for this kind of matchup, that player's ability to move, and also just even you see it a lot, especially when he picks Elisa, right?
Yeah,
he'll just run if he feels like it's that kind of matchup.
He can run both ways. He can go backwards or sideways.
Yeah,
and you know, it's crazy. I mean, you know, obviously he did have a few combo drops in that last match.
Yeah, several executions.
But I feel like
at least 3 or 4 isolated.
I feel like that wasn't it. I feel like he definitely got outplayed.
I mean, he got outplayed. Yeah,
he got outplayed. So let's see. I mean, did Zover make that download?
And the thing is, Zover, it felt like he wasn't even making too many big risky plays either. He was just outplaying.
I mean, he wasn't even landing all his combos either. So I mean, interesting to see how the tables have turned that decisively. You know, 3 straight rounds. So we are taking it as a souk. We're at the marketplace right now.
And that's the big thing,
Oh, the switch.
Brings out Bay.
Not just Bay. This is like weapons of mass
That's a nasty robot.
Yeah.
That is a nasty robot, man.
You already know how she plays.
Oh, man.
Don't make me repeat some of the stuff that she does on stream. You'll see it. You'll see it, man. You know they censor her in Korea, right?
Yeah. I thought in this version they don't, but
not
previously.
In the arcades they did.
Yeah.
For sure in the arcades. I don't know if it is on... Wait, does she have chainsaws in this one? Oh, no, we saw the chainsaws earlier.
I think in this version of Tekken 7, she has chainsaws, but previously she was...
lightsabers.
Yeah.
Laser swords.
Working the hit cook. And here, you see what we were talking about with Chanel.
Oh, what a duck.
Wow.
He was ready for that.
And the launch. Yo, Zover, okay.
This is how crazy this tournament is in Korea. I've never heard of this guy, and he's putting hands on
But
Chanel.
that's what it is, man. You called it. This is Korea. Even top. But look at Chanel down in rounds here.
Yeah, this guy might have not even been a landmine in our pre-production meeting.
But even
he's
those
he's a hand grenade.
But even those guys can blow you up.
Yep. Oh, what a whip punish. Oh my god, did you see that? That was crazy.
It's the back launch. Back dashing out of range. Chainsaw's active. Cuts his ankles up. Oh, man.
That's one way to deal with it, man. You got that tight beret on. You got a little ponytail. You can't deal with the chainsaws, bro. And he's still going for those lows.
So we're trying to cut him up with that knife.
Yep. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Pull it out. Oh, chopping away, man. Getting a lot of mileage out of the lows now.
Both players just trading those low blows. Finally a big launch. Okay, finally, yeah. Chanel, so I see.
Seeing how much combo drops we've been seeing, though.
It's still early on here, and yeah, and like we were saying earlier, man, sometimes it takes you a while to get warmed up.
Here we go. Potential final round for Chanel. Will Chanel be able to take it, or are we going to see the thing that we pre-programmed into the game? Where it goes to final round.
Zover said, I ain't going to make it easy for you, man. Just down forward one pressure.
He's not. Definitely not. He's working it. He's working it perfect right now. Uh-oh.
Jazz hands in the chainsaw.
Goes for the mid option.
Yeah. Ballerina kick.
Oh, nice punish. I like it. Here we go. Final round.
Final round set point. Chanel in round one pools.
Who is this guy?
Pushed this far.
And he had to switch to main bay. Uh-oh, here we go. Nice pressure. Has him at the wall. This is exactly where Chanel wants him.
But then gets side switched too.
Yeah.
Dangerous situation.
Oh, what a block. Went for a throw.
Joey trying to put hands on her.
Gonna have to be careful. Forward 4-2 landing. No.
Take that shit. Side switch. Oh, Zover with the launch.
Oh my god, this is big. Is Chanel gonna go down to the loser's bracket this early?
Oh.
Uh-oh. About to put him into rage, just outside of rage.
Highs and lows.
Yo, she's next.
Oh, I don't want that head.
Oh, didn't fall for it. Oh wait, this is big. It's not gonna kill, but it's gonna do a lot of damage.
You're gonna put him in good position.
Here we go. What kind of mix-up goes with the low? Oh, just breaks it.
It's over with these throw breaks.
The mid. The power crush.
Time gonna become a factor.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be a factor. What's gonna happen?
0.
Oh, the power crush was enough. It was enough.
Let's go.
Who is that guy?
You better know his name now. Zover just put Chanel in losers round one of pools. Damn.
And the crowd was definitely hearing it. I could hear him.
After getting steamrolled the first game. That first game, bro, was this awesome games done quick? That was a speed run.
It was, and I'm sorry because I had really, really derogatory commentary during that first matchup where I was like, maybe he doesn't know the matchup.
No, you didn't say anything. You didn't say anything. Just put it on me. Put it on me.
Okay, it was you.
Put it on me.
It was you. Cool. I'm still on the tour.
I'll carry that cross. I'll carry that cross. Wow, but what have we been saying all day? You said it yourself. This wasn't even one of the landmines, really. That's a hand grenade.
Did you even write that guy's name down?
I didn't even have his name written down.
He wasn't even in the notes.
But just like that, Chanel now, he becomes one of those sharks swimming in the loser's bracket, right? You saw Cherry Berry Mango earlier today. You couldn't hear it because Farp didn't turn the damn microphone on. But what he was saying was, you cannot afford to fall in the losers. If you're serious about winning this tournament, if you're serious about progressing to the top 8, you cannot afford to fall in the losers early on. And just like that, Chanel is now one of those sharks. Time became a factor at the very end.
Remember this man's face.
Let's go.
Whoa, did you see that? That was Olympic level pop-off.
That's the kind of energy I was expecting for this tournament. Here we go. Zover man.
You know what? That was a little bit too much. So much, in fact, that we're going to have to take a quick break. We'll be back with some more Tekken 7 action live from South Korea.
Don't go anywhere.